these new rules basically state that the end of the current JVs will start with the fact that Russians and the Chinese have got significant interest in Kazakh uranium assets. These new rules, these amendments to their subsoil use agreements, essentially state that at the end of those JVs, now some of them don't end for 20 years, right? But there are some coming up for nearer term renewal. The end of those JVs, Kazatomprom have to own 75% of those JVs now. In a lot of the Russian Chinese JVs, they're minority shareholders.
Yeah.
Second thing is, if you want to do exploration on those sites, the Kazakhs have to own 90%. So what they're saying is you can keep what you've got to an extent while we have that current agreement. But if you want to do any exploration around that asset, and as you know, where there's uranium here, there's probably some uranium quite close, and a lot of these assets are able to build those deposits out via exploration, they're saying that's going to be 90% ours. The exclusion or the so the one way to get out of that is that the Kazakhs are saying if you export conversion and enrichment technology to us, then we can maintain JVs similar to how they are now. And this is all about, going back to our first point of the conversation, is about President Tokayev's mentality towards bringing back their wealth domestically. They've tried to go into conversion. They've tried to go into enrichment. You've seen them go into fabrication via their Alba facility. But really, they have this production cliff coming off in the mid-2030s. They're incentivized to keep pounds in the ground for a few reasons. It keeps prices higher. And they're about to build their own nuclear power plants domestically in Kazakhstan, which the Russians are going to build for them. So for them, when they look 20 years ahead, they're like, how do we maintain competitive in the nuclear fuel cycle? It's not just going to be in uranium. It has to be in UF6 and EUP, in fabrication. They want to become a rounded supplier of nuclear fuel to the world. And so that's sort of, how we think about why they're structuring those deals that way.